bullshit!
Is it? After all the things you've seen and experienced in the Commonwealth? Think about it. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod and went searching for the sun you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
They stole you, kidnapped you. It wasn't right.
Right, wrong, irrelevant. It was necessary. The Institute believed humanity's future depended on it. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. But it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being, walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
So the weird science experiments needed specimens. That's why they took you?
In a manner of speaking, yes. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course, but it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. Another source was necessary. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
I don't believe you. There's no way any of this is true.
I wish there was something to say. I know this isn't what you wanted, but it's the only truth I can offer you.
You're my son? Then prove it. Now.
I've already told you how I came to be here. I don't know what further proof I can offer that would convince you. I've shown you my trust. Your weapons haven't been confiscated, and I stand unarmed before you. Please, let's just talk.
If this is true, where do we start?
I know you must have questions. Please, anything I can do to help you understand.
Your father. He never got to see you grow up.
Yes. What happened to him was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems what happened to him was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. what kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
I don't expect you to understand or agree with the decision. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
So, you're in charge of the Institute?
I am the acting director, yes. I spent decades working to reach this point. It's a responsibility I take very seriously. The Institute. It's important. It really is humanity's best hope for the future, no matter what those above ground might think of us.
But, Director? Why you?
I was the most qualified for the position, obviously. I've lived my life within these walls, dedicated to science like every other member of the Institute. My hard work has paid off. Ultimately, the Commonwealth has nothing to fear from us. Whatever you've seen or heard, I know I can convince you of that. Just give me time. I know there's more for us to discuss. But the Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Maybe. I don't know. This is so much to take in.
I know. And I am sorry. You have been through so much in such a short time. The Institute can provide a better life than anything above ground. You've been in the Commonwealth. You've seen what it's like. I assure you that you are better off with us.
I don't know what to do.
I realize that. It's why I'm trying to help you. I hope that you can see that rationally. The Institute is the only thing left in the world that is worth being part of. I simply ask that you give the Institute, me, a chance. A chance to show you what I've been telling you. We really do have humanity's best interests at heart. Will you take that chance?
Are you sure you want this?
Yes, I am. It would benefit us both to work together.
All right.
Thank you. The Institute is now your home as much as it is mine. Please take some time, get to know it. Meet the people you'll be working with. You'll want to introduce yourself to the division heads. Dr. Fillmore in Facilities, Dr. Ayo in SRB, Dr. Holdren in Bioscience, and finally Dr. Lee in Advanced Systems. They've all been notified of your arrival, of course. Meet them, and then we'll discuss what comes next.
So, as stated previously, I thought I knew what that meant, and I wasn't too far off. I was thinking that they took some of Sean's DNA and helped make sense. That's what I was thinking. And I wasn't too far wrong. I just thought they meant that Sean and not that one. Didn't see that coming. Okay. But we have now chosen to be part of the Institute. Could be a good decision, could be a terrible one. Alright. We'll quick save after all that. But of course, we've been told to take a look around. Of course, Draco's still barking. He was shocked as I. I know, right, dog? Everything's so clean. Fancy. Okay. Alright, let's go over here first. Oh. A couple of those, thank you. Alright, upstairs or downstairs? Well, downstairs is the objective, so we're gonna go upstairs. Have a little look around.
Call this a clean floor. Are your visual receptors malfunctioning? Can you not see the grime and dust?
Doctor?
You know what happens when people get robots to do all their work? They get fat and lazy, that's what. Real people doing real thinking and real work. That's the future I want.
People have no trouble getting fat and lazy on their own.
A few, here and there, perhaps. But not on the scale I'm talking about. I can see you're having a joke at my expense. You're hardly the first. In any case, I suppose I should say, welcome. Perhaps a fresh perspective will do some good around here. Don't make excuses. You're clearly defective, and I intend to report this. Perhaps after you've been disassembled, we can use your components to make something that's actually useful.
We'll play this.
Look, Director, I'm gonna make the same recommendation I did last time. We did everything we could. 4 years dedicated to preserving this Commonwealth provisional government. You've seen the same reports I have. It's falling apart and fast. We need a plan for what happens when that fall is complete. I know some of the other divisions have suggested we just cut off all contact, hide underground, and pretend nobody's home. That would, in my opinion, be a mistake. We can't just give up on these people, and with the Android program, we don't have to. We'll soon have the capabilities to deploy androids to the surface in great enough numbers to maintain order. Just think about it, all right? Keep it in mind moving forward.
The craziness of the place, not the tape. The tape is fine. Some more to play.
I think he's actually lost his mind. I can't believe he really expects me to do this. I've always been on board with the Gen 3 program. It makes sense, but this? Nothing good can come from this. How am I supposed to explain to my staff that Sean wants a child synth for no immediately apparent valid line of research? And to base the physical features off records of his own childhood? It defies all logic. No, I can't do this. I won't.
Got a little relief. Lots of cigarettes, though. Very curious there. Noises we're not accustomed to. Okay. Alright, let's just... Cursor. Another cursor. Alright, we've made the rounds. Okay. Let's go downstairs. Wait a minute. Yeah, we were already here. Ah, a little something I didn't pick up previously. A terminal password. Director's quarters. Ah. Alright, coming.
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary drive servo.
That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase-out on these older models can't come soon enough.
Oh, I don't know. Most of them have lasted long past...
Security's too tight.
If you ask me, they were built pretty well.
I can't argue with that.
Greetings.
Even so,
As the Institute's requisition vendor, I can provide supplies for your missions on the surface. How may I assist you today?
what can I requisition?
I have access to a modest selection of arms, armor, and other items approved for use in field missions.
Let's see what you have.
Okay. Plasma rifles. 26 damage. Automatics. Plasma sniper rifle. That sounds nice. We've got the caps. Protect you while you're not sinking and not moving. Here's damage resistance to lower your health. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's look through. Let's see if there's anything I would like to sell. I will sell these, because we don't use melee weapons. We'll sell that. All my junk. I kind of want that sniper rifle, I'm not gonna lie. That's automatic. 58, 58. Uses plasma, which we have 47 shots for. Not gonna lie, I want that rifle. So 58 and 58 versus our, let's see, 84. Okay, yeah, so it's not even close. But I'll accept what we have so far.
We're all looking forward to working with you.
The Institute is my life. I hope it'll be yours too.
Alright, so that's food, health, time. Jeez. This keeps blowing up. Okay. Alright.
You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office, does he? Well, you can tell him that I intend to speak to Father about these unannounced security sweeps of yours. Ransacking my quarters in the middle of the night is totally unacceptable.
I'll pass along your message, Doctor.
See that you do.
Intrigue
People on the
abounds.
surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
Alright, I still need to find
No visible reaction.
the maintenance.
Compound. We'll start the next trial then. The dosage will be much larger this time, and the side effects will likely be more pronounced. Will there be any?
Hopefully I can find the maintenance. Okay. Let's go with love. Dud removed. Oh, nice. Error. That was the one I was thinking of, that it removed a dud. Draco, you poor dog. Okay. Like this one. Alright, so it's not rope. Could be copy. Alright. Okay. I was going with the second O. Could be foes.
Got it.
There we go. Look at that dog. Look at that dog. Look at that dog. What are you doing? Draco, what are you doing? What are you doing? Alright, opening door. Thank you.
I honestly don't know. I suppose it's your job to find out. Now hold still.
Lots of stuff. I was like, ooh, a sweeper. But that's just a broom.
I hope I'll prove a useful test subject
Alright.
for you, Doctor.
Well, I guess we should... Let's see what the data is. Meet the division leaders. And also meet Patriot. Okay, so he's like way on the other side. Alright. I'd like to meet him before we get too involved.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued? That was my favorite one.
Here we go. Here we go.
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
Who are you?
I'm Liam Benet. My father runs synth development, and everyone knows who you are.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean by that?
The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? And they gave me a code name too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
Why are you helping synths?
At first, I just wanted to see if I could get away with it. It was a challenge, you know? But then I realized the synths are really just like us, except without any freedom. I decided to help the ones that wanted to escape so they can have a better life.
How did you help the synths escape?
Through hacking. The departments focus their best talents on hard science. Why waste time on terminal security, right? The SRB is the exception, and unfortunately, they control which synths go to the surface. But a forged work order from, let's say, bioscience can get a hand-picked synth on surface detail. And it turns out the railroad was waiting for them. Wow.
You've saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths at once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now.
Okay.
You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense.
No, it's pretty awful on the surface.
I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know?
Just because we've teamed with the Institute doesn't mean we're going to do everything that they say. I mean, come on. We don't know for a fact that everything that we've been told is true. Trust no one. It will get you far.
Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir,
Do you require something? It's okay, Z1. She's a friend. She's with the railroad. Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Trust is a two-way street.
Excuse me. I must focus on my duties. She's not from here. She's been helping our synths escape on the surface. It's safe. If you insist we speak in front of her, do so quickly. Right now. How many synths want to escape, C1? The ones I know for certain? 13. That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go. I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB. If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room? Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Okay. Intrigue abound.
Liam.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB security tech. Yeah. A head-on hack is the sucker play. So we go at them sideways. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
What do you need help with?
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed from the old CIT days. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
Where would I find that?
Unfortunately, I don't know. The obvious place won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
Okay, espionage abound. Alright, let's go meet with the leaders. Like we're supposed to. Keep everything on the down low. Right, Draco? I know. Draco, come on now. You calm yourself. Yeah, you calm yourself. I'm talking to you. All this ammo. Alright, finding lots of interestings. The FEV lab. Boosh.
Nice.
You poor dog. Ooh, this doesn't look good at all. Okay. Disabled. I have a feeling we shouldn't be here. That's the vibe I'm getting. Draco, calm yourself. Oh. Oh. Boosh.
Yes.
Okay, we'll have to do this here in a second. I know, dog. I know. Calm down. It'll be okay. We'll go in a second. Okay. Let me save there. I'm gonna take that whining creature outside, and hey, here he comes. Come over here. Tell everyone hi. That's what you want. Come on. Come on. See? He's jumping up. He wants to go outside. You want to go outside? And pee? And you ate the whole wheel of cheese?
It's actually, I'm not even mad. That's amazing.
Okay, so take him out. Time out. Be right back. And we're back. Excuse me. Okay. All right. Heard something right away. Oh. Phone going off. Making noises. Yeah. Yeah. That's what you get. That's what you get. Take that glue. Kaboom. Who else? Oh, other... Nope, don't see anything there. Just food. Okay. Food. Oh.
Detected. Possible stealth unit in the AO.
I don't like the sounds of Saltrons.
Setting threat level.
And it's kind of creepy because there's no music. So it's just the sounds of, you know, all of this. Come on. No? Boosh.
Got it.
Oh, I thought those were all like laser tripwires for like a second. I mean, I don't have a puncturing pipe, but still, I'll take the mod for it. Some interesting stuff down here. All that brew. Paint. Oh, I see ya. Right there. Oh. Quick save, just in case what I'm about to do goes horribly wrong. Looking around at all the junks. Okay. Okay. I shot your combat inhibitor! Oh. Get off me. Some aluminium out of that. Watch this be something for the Assaultrons. Got rid of a dud. Let's see if we can find any other removals. Okay, wood. One of my, probably my favorite Alice in Chains song.
I'm in.
I can't sing like either one of those guys. we will deactivate those. Okay, so at least we don't have to worry about the turrets. But there was another Assaultron, I think. Knowing me, I'm like, there's like some kind of really cool something hanging out, and I'm just missing it. So far, nothing stands out. Okay. Yeah, right there. Right there. See an arm. Okay. Those sounds are not very encouraging. Boosh.
Sweet.
Ooh, achievement unlocked. What's yours is mine. For my lock-picking services, I would imagine. Another Courser uniform. Another one. We're just giving them away. Okay, I should probably switch things up a little bit. Aw, kitty cat. Oh, another kitty cat. Oh, no. Meow. I thought I disabled those. Take care of that one. Got another one up here, I'm guessing. Yep, right there. Okay. Locks for days, too. Boosh! First try. Oh, poor kitty cats. Let's see. B-A-I-D-Y something. Chessboard.
The shit's chess, it ain't checkers.
Oh, too much. Boosh.
Yes.
Super mutant. And a kitty cat. This place is definitely all nice and sunshine and rainbows. Oh. Boom. Oh, another one there. Nice. Okay. This is genuinely, because there's no, like, other audio other than, you know, the regular, like, just game audio. It's adding a nice kind of creepy level to everything. Take a little bit of that. And toy minerals, of course. Find me a nice bracket. Get those duds out of there. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's see. We got pays, wins, sets, mall, VATS. 1. I don't think anything begins with V that I can see. No. Okay, so that's not it. Second letter being A. There was rats. Pass, fall, have, pays. Okay, so lots of them. Is this one? There we go. Another dud removed. See, basically it's, you get brackets and then symbols in between the brackets. It's kind of how it works to remove those duds. Like that. Okay. We already used that one. Get that one out of there. Look around for any other duds. Dud removers, I should say. Pretty sure I already used this one. There's one. Brackets, parentheses, I forget the other name for the other ones. Someone will probably tell me. Maybe. All right, so what about T? Do we have another T? So it's not the T, but we do have some S's. Okay, so it's either the A or the S. And most of them are both. All right, so let's start with pays. Okay, same one on the likeness. Let's see. Let's go with mall. Still sticking with the A. That's got 2. Then it's got to be many.
Sweet.
The M and the A. Okay. Let's open that door. Okay. Clearly the... Well, let's deactivate any terminals we can. Or turrets that we can using the terminals. Lots of crams. Okay. Another terminal. Well, that's interesting. That's not something you would expect to see at all. The fact there's still no music. No ambient noise other than just, well, the regular sounds of like all the buzzing and the lights. It's realistic. There's our serum for Virgil. Nice. Okay, I almost forgot about that. Like, not even joking, I really almost forgot about that. Oh, and there's a holotape there. What's this? Same results, discard. Terminated. Also terminated. Terminated. Also terminated. Tagged, discarded. Deceased. Okay. Brian Virgil.
Personal record. Dr. Brian Virgil. This will likely be my last recording. My requests to shut down the FEV program have repeatedly been denied. We've learned nothing useful in the last 10 years. Why does Father insist on continuing it? If he won't see reason, then I have to take matters into my own hands. What we're doing, it's not right. It needs to stop. If anyone should find this after I'm gone, know that I never wanted to hurt anyone. Anyone. Do you understand me? I'm gonna make sure the whole program is shut down. If not for good, then at least for years to come. After that, I know what I'm about to do will be seen as a betrayal. Treason, he'll probably call it. So, I'm leaving. I have a plan, and if it works, I'll be somewhere safe. Somewhere not even the coursers can find me. Everything that we've done, the lives we've taken, If there is a God, may he have mercy on us all.
Okay. Now back to the... Hey, everything's all futuristic. I'm waiting for someone to be like, you're not supposed to... I'm not even joking, I got goosebumps. There's a gorilla. And Fallout.
Dr. Holdren's Synth Gorilla project is showing promising results.
Like, no joke, goosebumps. Like, that is not expected.
Glad you made it.
Gorillas are one of my favorite animals, so I'm just like, very surprised. Never do that in person if you see them. Never imitate them. Ever. It's a bad idea. They could take it as a threat. Back to the Institute. I think this is where we came in.
He's eager to get that going, so I've had to put everything else to one side.
I wonder how the Warwick family is doing.
Yeah.
Wally must be close to 10 years old by now.
Pretty sure.
Any child will survive for so long.
But we would have unlocked those doors.
I try not to think too much about it.
Boosh.
Nice.
I'm just gonna take some junk. I mean, this could be very valuable stuff. Yeah, so that, okay. So that is roughly the way we went, okay?
That's a question best left to our colleagues in the robotics division.
Yes, well...
I suppose
some plant life. Let's see what this has to say. Values and logs. Okay, I'm fine with that. Ooh, a black Institute lab coat. I want to at least see what that looks like. It's not a black lab coat at all. It's got black sleeves under it. Okay. Slight disappointment in the black lab coat. Room. Control room. Very interesting. So that's the old looking stuff. Can't go through there. All right. Then let's keep moving. Okay, one of these.
So much research, so little time.
One of these scientists should be the one we're looking for.
Humanity's future is taking root right here.
Holdren.
Doc.
Welcome. So good to have you here. Dr. Clayton Holdren, head of the Bioscience Division. I can't wait for you to see the work we're doing. It's truly amazing.
Like what?
I was just about to explain that. As the name implies, the Bioscience Division specializes in fields of study such as botany, genetics, and medicine. Our most important directive is to ensure the health and well-being of everyone in the Institute. To that end, we cultivate highly specialized breeds of flora for use in food and medicine. We've even started to explore the idea of synthetic animal life. You probably saw the gorillas. They're really just a pet project at this point, but the potential is exciting nonetheless.
The gorillas are synths too?
They are indeed. Judging by your reaction, we've done a good job making them seem lifelike. The initiative is still in its early stages, but the prospects are very exciting. I'm sure I've taken up enough of your time as it is, but I have to ask, Have you decided whether you'll join us?
I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to keep an open mind.
It's a big decision, I know. But it's also a rare and important opportunity. No need to rush to judgment. In any case, I imagine you'll want to continue looking around. Or, if you prefer, I'd be happy to answer any questions you might have.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
All right. I didn't want to jump into any side quests, really. Or at least as of right now. Maybe later. Maybe. Okay. Now we just gotta find a way out. There we go. Back out to the Institute. Here we go. Okay.
Do you require anything?
No, I'm good. Thanks. Okay. So let's just keep heading forward.
Operating at full capacity.
Power consumption to a minimum. Don't recharge unless your primary levels are below 2%. Also, if you haven't patched your navigation software, do so after this meeting. The last thing we need is more synths bumping into walls. All right, that's all for now. You can resume your duties.
All right, let's go. Robotics. It's GLaDOS 3.0.
Hello.
You smell like you've been above ground.
Well, thanks.
You just don't want it. Theoretical limits are made to be broken.
Artificial sentience. No, I've heard enough of this.
Why can't it have a soul? And if the sin has a soul, then it is.
I'm just watching this. This is very cool.
Of course, it is far more comfortable to think of it as a machine, so we can do what we want with it.
If you disapprove of the work we do here,
We're simply trying to open everyone's eyes to new possibilities.
Well, it's an unwanted distraction. We're
Underwear and everything.
Well to remember.
Hello.
Hey.
Welcome.
Hello.
Please, step this way and process it.
New here.
Yes, you are. Literally. Aw, I was kind of hoping
I
we
can't
could.
imagine living on the surface.
Kind of hoping we could go into processing. That'd be interesting. All right. Notices and logs. We just watched a synth get created.
I hear we're about to get a new food supplement.
The synths aren't just Father's legacy. They're his gift to humanity.
Okay. Now, was there anyone in robotics we needed to talk to?
Hi, Doc.
You've arrived at a momentous time. Our third generation synths are a true breakthrough. The culmination of centuries of research. It's no exaggeration to say that they're superior in almost every way to human beings.
What makes them superior?
The list of improvements is exhaustive. I can talk for an hour and still not cover all of it. Imagine what you could accomplish if you could live without fear of hunger or disease. Imagine what you could create if you could spend every waking moment of your life as you saw fit, with no need of sleep. Like I said, a momentous time.
All right.
Child synth. It's just remarkable.
Like taking all the parts and building it. It's very cool. Very cool indeed. All right. Simple place to go into. Very, very nice and simple.
Pardon me.
Hey.
Dr. Orman's lecture on cold fusion was nothing short of a revelation.
Good to know. Alright, let's talk some synth retention.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
I guess we have the proper access.
Heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
Pardon me, ma'am.
They're dragging their feet on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me.
You were there the day the bombs fell.
Please don't.
Must have been terrifying.
There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana? My methods get
Let's keep looking around.
and they will this time as well. You'll see.
What's down there? I would like to know. I would like to come over here
The
as well.
directorate should take the synth escapes more
Heyo!
seriously.
Heyo! Sir!
Carry on, ma'am.
Hey there. I swear I spend half my time smoothing the feathers that Justin ruffles. We need to be able to collaborate with the other divisions, and that's a lot harder when they're always angry at us.
What's Justin doing that's causing friction?
Oh, he's just pushy and demanding. He thinks his problem should be everyone's biggest concern. I have to admit, though, the other divisions have never taken our needs as seriously as they should. Guess they see us as a necessary evil or something. It's really not fair. Oh, just listen to me. It's the first chance we've had to get acquainted, and all I want to do is complain. In any case, it was good to meet you.
Doctor, we
All right.
located a group of abandoned Gen 1 synths on the surface.
It's an
How
honor
should
to
we
meet
proceed?
you, ma'am.
Hey, Doc.
Coursers will destroy
So,
them. Shouldn't we try to
there you
reclaim
are.
them in an
Justin
operational
A.M.,
state?
Acting Director of the Synth Retention Bureau. I'll be upfront with you. We're going to be keeping a close eye on you for the near future. Despite your relation to Father, you're a bit of an unknown quantity. I'm sure you understand. There won't be any issues, will there?
No problems here.
Good to hear. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the Synth Retention Bureau. Our primary responsibility is the recovery of escaped synths that are hiding among the human population on the surface.
I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly. We can't allow sophisticated Institute technology to fall into the wrong hands. The results could be disastrous. Our main instrument is the ProleteR, a third-generation synth assigned to operate on the surface. Coursers hunt down and reclaim synths that have escaped the Institute. They are highly self-sufficient, trained in combat, infiltration, and tracking. In a word, our coursers are relentless. But I gather you know all this, since you've encountered one already. In fact, I'd very much like to know how you defeated it.
I'm no stranger to combat.
Even so, a courser should be more than a match for any single combatant. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back to work.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Very well.
Okay. We want to, not give any indications that we may not, be on the up and up. We have, like, cameras everywhere. Be cool if G-Man just showed up in one of them. That'd be a nice little Easter egg.
Report anything suspicious to the SRB.
Please don't get any germs on me.
You don't know where I've been, Lou. Oh my god! You don't know where I've been!
You don't know where I've been, Lou. You don't know where I've been.
Dr. Watson can be a little obsessive when it comes to rules and policies.
Let's see what this terminal has to say. If anything interesting. Inventory. Bottle caps, fusion cells, one rifle, fusion cells. Armored coat, pulse grenades, and 1,000 bottle caps. Man, I was kind of hoping there would be something down there we could use. Okay.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you.
Let's see. Meet the division leaders.
But try to remember that synths aren't people.
Think we may have one more, possibly?
Greetings, ma'am.
We've got a couple, from the looks of it. Advanced systems, okay. It's making the rounds. Literally.
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing. At this point, she's just doing it for fun.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics and now I'm doing detailed mental comparisons.
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do that. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I just wanted to say how much I admire Father, and that it's an honor to meet you. I really hope you'll stay here with us.
Okay.
Well, that was productive.
I mean, you're just gonna let me have them, so I will take them. Can I? I'll just come around here. I'll get it myself. Don't worry. All the ammos. I did not mean to pick up that pistol, but it's alright, we could probably sell it. Another terminal, okay. Regulations, personnel, okay. See, if I was not doing this for a Let's Play, I would read every single log. No joke.
Excuse me, Doctor?
Ah, it's you. You're here then.
Yeah?
Yes, I know who you are. We all do. While I'm sure Father is very happy that you're here, I do hope it doesn't interrupt our work.
What is it you're working on?
Advanced systems, special projects. You've seen the boy, Synth, already. We've been hard at work on him for quite a while now. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute at will.
A courser chip? What's it do?
The same thing it does for our coursers. Creates a link to the relay that allows them, and now you, to get in and out at will. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the only one here with that kind of access. If nothing else, it should demonstrate the amount of trust Father has placed in you. Now, unless there's something else, I really do need to get back to work.
Tell me about the people in your division.
I'm not sure what there is to say. Dr. Watson is the Specialist Project's lead scientist. He's, how to put it, very organized and precise. Dr. Ormond is one of the youngest scientists in the Institute, and she's something of a prodigy when it comes to physics.
Okay. Play a little something.
This is day 8 of Trial 6. The last week has been very productive, but exhausting. I think we'll need a break after this. Benet has done some really marvelous work with the personality mesh. It's almost too good. The responses map almost identically to expectations, some of the most lifelike I've seen. Of course, it's not really Sean. None of his memories are in there. That, even now, would be a step too far. It's starting to have an effect on the team, I think. I know I've been caught up in the moment once or twice. Just a second or two, forgetting that he's not a real boy. Still, I think we'll need to consider restricting him to the lab only for the moment. I'm well aware that others are put off by his presence. If I were slightly more arrogant, I might consider that a sign of success.
Dr. Lee? Is everything okay, Dr. Lee? You seem pretty tense.
Yes, things are... It's fine. I'm sorry, I don't socialize much. I prefer to focus on my work.
Okay. Now, did that cursor chip get installed? I mean, it might have, might not. I didn't see any notification of it. Kind of want to get behind that laser, though. Just saying. All right, we gotta go upstairs. Need our final one. Still above us. Are there stairs over here? No? Okay. Well, let's just keep going. Back here. Oh, excuse me.
Excuse me, Doctor.
Sorry to wake you. Sorry, not sorry.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, I could hardly believe it. You've been through so much, I think most people would have just given up. If you don't mind my asking, what was it that kept you going all that time?
I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him, I hope you're proud of the great man he grew up to be. Now, I'll give you a quick rundown of the facilities division, and then I'll answer any questions you might have afterward. As you might guess, we keep the Institute's mechanical and electrical systems running smoothly. We maintain and upgrade all of the systems that make it possible to live and work in a place like this. There's a lot of machinery behind these walls that recycles the air and water and provides power to the laboratories and quarters. The work we do might not be as exciting as some of the other departments, but it's at least as important. So, now that you're here and you've spoken to Father, does that mean you're on board?
I'm not on board with anything.
No? And yet here you are, poking around. One might find that suspicious. If you're not planning on staying, I'd recommend keeping your hands to yourself. Wouldn't want to give the impression you're up to something. And consider having another talk with Sean. He really is anxious to have you with us. If there's anything else you'd like to know about the facilities division, I'm happy to discuss it.
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then.
There we go. So we can now fast travel in and out of the Institute. So, now that I've been at some terminals, I think going... That sounds good, though. Silenced weapons do an additional 15% sneak attack damage. But expert terminals do sound appealing. And expert locks. But we are using more and more of the high-tech stuff, too. Let's mod some high-tech. Okay. Sweet. I love that. Dragging them along. Okay, so we've got a few quests that we can partake in. We can talk to Desdemona. We talk to Father. And we bring the serum to Virgil. I think that's what we should do. I mean, he's helped us so much. So I think that we should, so we can just in and out. Nice. Very nice.
Ah, radiation. You unbelievable bastard.
Well, that was cool. Yes, let's talk to Virgil. I mean, he's done, other than the railroad, has kind of done the most for us so far. Yo.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
All right.
The interceptor worked. It was rough, but it worked.
Amazing. And what about the serum? Did you find the serum?
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high. Recombinant counter-intron sequences look stable. Transcriptive exon strands are formed.
This feedback.
Okay.
That's good.
It is. But there's only one way to know if it works.
Don't kill your machines.
All right. Here we go. And now, we wait.
How long will it take?
I don't know. Nothing like this has ever been tried before. I'm going to rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
All right, and there we go. There we go. So, one more time, we are ending at Virgil's place. It's a nice, long set of... well, we got into the Institute. I mean, we got into the Institute. And now we have that decision of what do we do? It's gonna get interesting. I mean, it's already interesting, but it's gonna get even more interesting. So, we're gonna wrap things up right here. But before we go, as always, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoy, and I will see you guys later.